Good morning, City of Edinburg. It looks like we are ready to start our Fiesta 2023 parade. I am Roxanne Lerma, the Director of Communications and Media for the three-time All-America City.
Good morning. Good morning, Edinburg. I'm Tom Reina, one of the Assistant Directors for the City of Edinburg, City Managers. What a beautiful, great day here. Beautiful day this morning.
I feel like God gave us some great weather just in time for our parade. It's been about a handful of years since we haven't had one, so we're excited to be back. We're going to kick it off this morning with the Edinburg North ROTC cadets under the direction of Saul Gonzalez.
Way to go, Cougars!
Thank you for being the lead and step off on our parade. Followed by our City of Edinburg Mayor Float. And we have Concepto on board, the City of Edinburg's dance team. And I understand that we have some fellow mayors.
Yes, we do. We were blessed with Mayor of Mission, Mayor Nori, and Mayor Ambrosio from the great city of Far. And also, thank you to our City Council and our Mayor Ramiro Garza Jr. On board also, I also see Councilman Johnny Garcia on there.
That's right, and our City Manager, Mayra Ayala, and our Assistant City Manager, Ms. Nelda Ramirez. Mayor Ambrosio, Mayor Nori, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Good morning, Mayor. I love that. The mayor has his own audio. Totally in the spirit of Fiesta Edinburg this morning. Coming up, we are going to have the rest of our City of Edinburg Council. Another Fiesta theme float. Our Mayor Pro Tem, David White, is on board, and Councilman Dan Diaz. Oh, I see our Edinburg High School Bobcat cheerleaders, too.
Way to go, Bobcats! National champions this year for 2023.
You know, they've only won the title 9 times.
Only 9 times.
Namas. Thank you, Eva Guerra, for joining us. Oh, the float of fun.
As
we stand corrected. The float of fun. And Dale Gas, we got our Bird Ogden Dealer Group, our presenting sponsors for today's Fiesta Edinburg 2023 parade. Dale Gas, guys. Oh,
I believe Miss Janet Vacker's on board there.
Hey! Janet! I miss you, Janet. It is so good to see you. Looks like you have a friend on board. And of course, Johnny. What's going on, Delegas?
Next up, we have the City Manager's Office, City Secretary, Legal Department, IT, Aviation Department. As our Director, Eddie Velarde. I see our City Secretary on there. And we've got all of the City Manager staff out there.
Rita, woo! Carlos, good morning. Eddie is in the spirit of things. You guys have got to keep up with him.
Oh, man, there's a nice taco party going on.
Talk about a party! Next up, our Edinburg CISD School Board with their Fiesta theme as well.
We've got Superintendent Mr. Farias, Ms. Gonzalez, Ms. Zeta. Thank you for coming, Edinburg ISD.
Thank you for being with us.
Spirit.
Amazing partners to the city, always. Edinburg CISD bringing their police as well. Thank you for joining us this morning. Great partnership always with the CISD and our police department.
Thank you, Chief Perez. Thank you.
That's a familiar face right there. Our County Commissioner for Precinct 4, Ellie Torres. Ellie, thank you.
Thank you, Commish. Thank you for all you do for our community.
Commish, nice sombrero. In her traditional yellow, always.
Always.
In keeping with the Fiesta theme, right?
Yes, ma'am. Next up, we have one of our 2023 hometown heroes, Miss Judge Charlie Espinosa. He's driving his red 1964 Stingray. Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Judge. Judge is going to be busy this weekend. He has Fiesta Parade today and
Hometown.
tomorrow, right? Our Hometown of Heroes half marathon, and he'll be at one of the mile markers. Congratulations, Judge.
Right behind him is a gold 67 Chevelle driven by Ernesto Mata. Thank you, Mr. Mata. Beautiful car. Oh, my. Look at this one here, Roxanne.
I know you want
it's
it.
a
GTO.
66 GTO driven by Mr. Ruben Celedon. Thank you, Mr. Celedon.
These are awesome.
Oh, my God. Look at this orange 1937 Chevy. It's David and Chris Hinojosa. Thank you.
That's a perfect color for a Fiesta Parade.
Here's a candy apple red 1982 Cadillac. And it's from Elite Transport. Let's see it bounce.
A little
Bounce,
bit of
bounce,
hydraulics.
bounce, 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 bounce.
Love that.
Up next is the blue 1979 Ford Bronco. Mr. Jaime Garza, thank you.
Thank you for being with us.
Let's
this
hear it
morning.
up, Jaime. Let's hear it up. Next one's a 1996 Ford Bronco, Mr. Arnold Bermia. Thank you, Arnold.
Not gonna lie, these are the Broncos that I loved, the old school ones.
Well, we also have a black 79 Ford Bronco from Mr. David Perales. Thank you, David.
Beep beep.
Not far behind is we have a 2021 Ford Bronco, Mr. Alex Perales. Also, thank you, Alex.
Thank you for being with us this morning, guys. Appreciate it.
Here's a 1957 Ford, and it's from Edinburgh City Limits Automotive. Rev it up, rev it up.
Yeah, that's a muffler for sure.
We'll like to see him out there in the Edinburgh Racetrack Speedway.
Bumblebee.
We have a Bumblebee here coming up. It's a 2010 yellow Camaro, Mr. Fernando Lamas. I know, that's Bumblebee in there. Transformer.
Oh my God, the kids are gonna love this one. It's actually Bumblebee driving. Thank you for joining us, Bumblebee. Appreciate it.
We have an old IROC out there. A 77 Camaro, Mr. Sal Silivar. Rev it up, Sal. Woo!
They're gonna do some damage on the racetrack for sure.
Coming up is our last classic car is a white 1955 Ford Crown Victoria, Mr. Alfonso Flores Jr. Thank you, Mr. Flores.
55, you said?
It is a 55.
Crown Victoria. Okay, yeah, the style's changed a little bit. Followed by Hidalgo County Constable Precinct 4. Thanks to all our law enforcement partners for joining us this morning. We appreciate you all.
Constable Gaitan's office. Constable.
Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Next up, we have the mighty Rebcat Band, South Middle School.
So, a parade is not a parade without our marching bands. SMS Rebcats, thank you for joining us this morning.
And I'm going to be a proud daddy right here, Roxanne. We have also the South Middle School Rebcat cheerleaders. My daughter's on there, Sophia Reina.
Okay, Sophia, I need you to wave. Oh, she can't wave right now. South Middle School cheerleaders, amazing history there, award-winning. Lots of great products come from there.
Way to go, Rebcats!
We have some tourists in the house this morning. It's Fiesta theme. I love it, you guys. You look great.
That's the Edinburgh Housing Authority. Thank you.
I like the shirts, guys. We need one of those shirts. We also have UT Health Rio Grande Valley. Their motto, what matters to your health, matters to us. We thank the Unimobile Healthcare for joining us.
Oh, no, that's not the housing.
American Legion. Amazing vehicle joining us here. Tribute to Freddie Gonzalez. Thank you for joining us, American Legion. Appreciate it.
Up next, we have the Edinburg Crown Queen Court here. Way to go, girls.
All our beautiful pageant queens.
All our queens.
You guys have to have the wave down, right? Yes, thank you.
Miss Edinburg Court.
Up next, the Edinburg Housing Authority. Great partners to the city of Edinburg. EHA, thank you for joining us this morning. Las camisitas, love 'em.
Beautiful, beautiful. Great job, Edinburg Housing. There's Doc. Doc's there driving it up. Way to go. Thank you, Doc.
Listos para la fiesta. The song. A couple days ago, we may have seen
recovering.
Grupo Frontera. I know.
We have America's best Taekwondo out of Edinburg. Thank you, guys. Y'all visit them at 1510 South Sugar Road. Always looking for new students. Edinburg Taekwondo, thank you.
We need some Taekwondo moves, guys. Oh, they're in the spirit.
Oh, you know what? I'm kind of thirsty. I would sure like some Lupita's Aguas Frescas from our local Walmart here in town. Thank you, Walmart.
Completo con mariachis. Agua fresca and some mariachis on board. Thank you for joining us this morning. Fiesta, love it.
El mariachi loco mariachis.
Okay, they're holding up a trophy. I'm guessing they won. Right? Okay, winners.
Second place. We've got De La Viña Elementary Diamonds Dance Team. Woo!
Congratulations.
Way to go, De La Viña.
They're so cute.
Next up is part of, I like to call the rock and roll team here in Edinburg.
How did I know that this parade
is
was
going-
not going
it's
to
gonna
end
be-
without you saying that?
Here comes Edinburgh Public Works. Let's go, Public Works.
You're fairly familiar with these guys.
Yes, yes. They work hard 24/7 a day. Thank you for keeping the city moving and growing. Edinburgh Public Works.
That's our bucket truck. Is that correct?
That is our bucket truck, one of the newest routes.
So what do
we
they do?
have some entertainment out there.
Oh, she's singing on board.
Along in the back there is somebody special. That's Aguas, the water sheriff. He protects our waterways. Remember, do not drain in the storm lines. Only water goes in the storm lines.
Only rain down the drain, right?
That's right.
We have the J. Economides High School cheerleaders here.
Let's go, Jaguars!
I like the headgear, ladies. Thank you for getting into the spirit of Fiesta. We appreciate your presence today. Do you know how to ride?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
I'm scared. I
It's just- it's
appreciate
that-
them. They're beautiful, but I'm scared.
There's just not horses big enough for me down here, though. That's the problem.
Tom. Oh my gosh, and they're dancing. Beautiful. Perfect song for them to come into, right?
Edinburgh's own Frontera, Grupo Frontera.
Coming to us from Hacienda Ebenezer, We've got 20 plus horses here and a band that's playing music on board as well. Look at those horses. Oh my God.
Are they dancing, Roxanne?
They are dancing.
Wow.
They have better dance moves than we do. Look at the one, this black one that the young lady is on. He's got some moves right there. Incredibly talented. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We certainly appreciate it.
And the hacienda is located at 9711 East Curry Road here in Edinburg. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the beautiful horses. Que viva los charros!
We said we can't do a parade without marching bands. We can't do a parade without the horses either. And if you add dancing horses to that, even better.
What a beautiful sight here in the three-time All-American city of Edinburg.
Perfect weather this morning, slight wind, little warm, but we appreciate everybody that came out to join us this morning on Klausner. And we have a full day of festivities. Last night it was Tigres del Norte over at Burn Ogden, and tonight the Randy Rogers Band. Fiesta Edinburg has a full lineup for us. Next up, we have Texas LULAC, the League of United Latin American Citizens, joining us.
Thank you, LULAC, for all you do. Thank you.
Good morning. They brought an umbrella. That's smart. Oh, more cheerleaders.
Next up, we have the Desavala Elementary School cheerleading. Great job, Desavala. Let's hear you.
Good morning.
Roxanne, did you know that Desavala is getting a brand new city park out there?
Well, tell us, Tom.
They'll be out there on Monmac and Rogers Road. We'll have a splash pad, basketball courts, and hopefully pretty soon, because with the assistance of Precinct 4 Commissioner Torres, we'll be having a new exclusive, all-inclusive playscape out there at Desavala Elementary.
So when we kick all that off, our Desavala cheerleaders can help us with that.
That is correct. We're hoping.
Mas Fiesta Edinburg.
Uh-oh. This is another part of the rock and roll team. We've got the Edinburg Engineering Department. We have the Safety Department and the Planning Department, a group effort. They're always having fun down there.
Okay, building safety. Does that look like building safety? It looks like a party.
They have a party going on. That's the development team of the city of Edinburg. Way to go, rock and rollin'.
They're having a grand old time this morning. Freddie Gonzalez Elementary. Gotta see your old pom-poms in the air. Thank you for joining us, Freddie Gonzalez. Y'all are awesome. Another marching band joining us this morning. Looks like it's Memorial Middle School Wildcat Band.
Let's go, Wildcats. Let's hear you, Wildcats. And we got the Wildcat cheer also. Way to go, girls.
Along with the drill and dance team.
Let's hear it, Wildcats. Come on, Wildcats. Let's hear y'all.
Takes you back to high school. You know, when we were there like 5 years ago.
It's only been about, I'm going to say, 5 years.
Yeah, about 5 years. About the last time that we had the parade here.
Next up, we had Advent Pest Solutions. Mr. Mario Gutierrez, thank you for joining us here in the city of Edinburg. Give them a call, 682-6230.
Y tienen el sombrero arriba también. Thank you, Advent Pest Solutions. Good morning, good morning. And then we have a golf cart going by as well.
Edinburg Chamber of Commerce just rolled by.
Yeah, I don't know if Dulce has a entry number. STX Gladiators. Come on, girls. Show us your spirit, STX.
STX Gladiators is one of our local football teams here in Edinburg. Let's go. And they got their cheerleaders and their football team.
Okay,
Look at them flexing some muscle out there, Roxanne.
We hear the cheerleaders. I don't know about the football players. Come on, guys. Okay, there. We're flexing. We're flexing.
I got my tickets for the gun show. Let's go, gun show.
TMPA, thank you for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
It's the Edinburg United Police Officers Association. TMPA, thank you.
That's a fierce unit you guys have. Chief, I think that's a familiar face right there.
Edinburg Police Department in the house.
Chief Jaime Ayala, always working hard for the citizens of Edinburg. Thank you for joining us this morning, Chief. Appreciate it.
Along on there, we've got our municipal court judge, Mr. Hector Bustos. Thank you, municipal court.
Good morning,
Marty, thank you for everything you do. PD, municipal court, keeping
Hi,
Edinburg safe.
Maribel's everywhere. I saw her yesterday at the practice. She's here today. Thank you for joining us this morning, Judge. Appreciate it.
Next up, we have the Alfonso Ramirez Elementary. The cheerleaders. Let's go. Let's hear your share.
Come on, guys. Got to raise them high. Alfonso Ramirez, thank you for joining us this morning. Had several elementary schools, Tom, with us today, and we appreciate them.
We've got Cornerstone Regional Hospital. Mr. Crystal Lopez is on the float. I do it. Thank you, Cornerstone.
But are they going to dance the folklorico? Because you guys are ready. You're all geared up. Okay, maybe he is going to. Oh, no, he's not going to dance. He forgot his sombrero.
The sombrero came off there.
Can't fiesta without the sombrero.
Thank you, Cornerstone, for serving our great community of Edinburg. Thank you.
Next up, Travis Elementary Student Council and the Lions Club cheerleaders. Got the maracas? The
Let's
sombreros?
hear you. Let's hear you, Lions. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Travis Elementary. We appreciate you all being here this morning with us.
Next up, we have Fiesta Mexicana. That's our City of Edinburg Finance Department, HR Department, and our Grants Administration.
Grants Administration, that's right. Finance and HR. Morning, Marisa.
But guess what? I see a
Morning,
public works
Belinda.
truck.
Of course, he had to say that it was a public works truck.
That's a Fiesta Mexicana right there. Woo!
Ladies, thank you for running the City of Edinburg and helping all our citizens, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Beautiful dresses, beautiful dresses.
¿Van a bailar? Marisa says yes, of course. We got the Flores Zapata cheer and dance team on our next float. Good morning, Panthers!
Great job, Panthers. Great job. Flores Zapata Elementary Dance Team.
There you go. Panthers ready to fiesta?
Right behind him, we have the Barrientos Middle School Bearcats. Let's go, Bearcats. Let's hear it.
Looks like City of Edinburg back in the house. Utilities Department is up next.
As you can see, they're part of the rock and roll team. Also, look at their flowing water that they have on their float.
Oh my God, that's super
Their
cool.
hydrants, their waterfall. They're
Jerry,
rolling.
you would make that. That's awesome. That is super. How did they do that?
They're creative. They keep all the water flowing throughout the city.
They're engineers.
There you go.
They've got the utilities going. And we've got the Gorena Thundercat cheer and dance team up next. Good morning.
Let's hear you,
Oh,
Thundercats!
and they won. They're showcasing their trophy.
Way to go, Thundercats!
Listos para la fiesta. They're definitely in the mood this morning.
Up next is, of course, another part of the rock and roll team, the solid waste department, with
Oh.
Roxy, the dinosaur. She does all the recycling throughout city. Way to go, Roxy!
Thank you for joining us, Solid Waste. Appreciate it. You had to say it was rock and roll.
Always.
Always.
I'm proud of my departments.
And De Escandón coming up next. That's a cool way to ride in. Got a whole semi flatbed. Escandón. Oh, we have Selena. We have little Selenas on board. That is so cute.
Oh, that is super cute. Way to go, Escandón Elementary! All the little Salinas!
Salina.
Salinas! I'd do anything for you, Salina!
If anybody can fiesta, it's the Salinas.
Next up is also part of the rock and roll team. We've got Edinburg Parks and Rec and Ebony Golf Course. Go out there and hit a couple of rounds at Ebony.
You all should have gotten in the golf cart. Oh, somebody's already driving. Sorry, missed that guy. Next up, entry 43, Eisenhower dance team. Good morning, Eisenhower. You guys look amazing.
Eisenhower Elementary, thank you. Let's hear you, let's hear you.
Los charros, folclórico, a little bit of everything on board. Almost wrapping up our 2023 Fiesta Edinburg Parade. New Tex Construction.
They're here out of Edinburg, Texas. New Tech, thank you. It's Mr. Gerardo Lozano. And we also have DHR Health. DHR Health with Teddy the doctor. Thank y'all for everything you do for Edinburgh.
Good morning, DHR. And I think you know who's closing it out for us today. That's a little bit of Edinburg Fire.
Edinburgh Fire, thank you for all you do protecting the city. Because you know, Roxanne, they fight fires.
The song is pretty fitting, no? Okay, I think that wraps it up. Our 2023 Fiesta Edinburgh Parade. Tom, super amazing, 40 plus entries. It was a great comeback for our parade.
For Back to Fiesta, thank you so much for joining us here in the great city of Edinburgh. And thank you, God, for the great, beautiful day that we had here in Edinburgh.
Yes, and it doesn't end. We talked about it. Fiesta goes today and tomorrow. Tonight it's Randy Rogers. Head over to the Bird Ogden Arena. We thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate you. And we'll see you next year.